Hello YouTube, B3 here back with another kicking movie reaction review. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this one done quickly because I want to watch a Predator movie. But, Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, also known as Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, however you want to pronounce it. I really don't give a fuck. But, first appearance of King Ghidorah. Godzilla is in the movie, but he's not in the title, so it's technically a Godzilla movie. They introduced one of his greatest characters, King Ghidorah, his first encounter with Rodan, and even Mothra's in this film. So it's Godzilla versus Rodan most of the movie. Mothra shows up and is like, hey, buttfuckers, stop fighting. Ghidorah is the real threat to the whole fucking planet. So let's beat this monster's ass, shall we? So, yeah, but before all that, there's a princess, and she's trying to be... Well, they're trying to assassinate her. Her country is. Regular old Count Vertigo shit. My cat's playing with her new toy. I'm very excited. I'm glad she likes it. But, yeah, so this voice from space tells her to jump out of her plane before it explodes. A Martian seems to, like, inhabit her body, and it's given all these pretty accurate prophecies, but she's acting all weird. It's a really campy movie. If you haven't guessed, Showa-era Godzilla film. You know, it's usually what you can expect. But, yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie. Lots of it's kind of like the whole Martian prophecy thing. I was like, do we need this? Do we really need this? It just was unnecessary, really. It really, really was. I mean, they could have done something else that was just as cool. Or easily cooler. You know? It was just an odd thing. Just an odd thing. Strong female characters, though. We got this hard-hitting female journalist who investigates weird shit like aliens and junk. So that was great. Toho was known for their strong female characters back in the Disney and still today, because you know, it's not something we get as often as we should. But that was it's very refreshing character even today. Still very refreshing character. The suit acting, dope. I've seen better quality suits in Showa Godzilla movies, but I've also seen much worse ones. Ghidorah's the best one. Mothra's a puppet, so. And she's just a larva the whole time. So that's that. And, I'm reviewing the dub, by the way. Bad acting in the dub, pretty much. The fairies aren't even in sync the whole time. The two Mothra twins. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, Morty. Insane. But, honestly, dude, it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch, and it's not as campy as Invasion of the Astro Monster, which is the kind of the sequel film to this one. It's more Ghidorah, Godzilla, Rodan. But, yeah, that's it, I guess. It's not a bad film, it's just really campy. If you're not into campy stuff, maybe pass on this one. But it's the start of Ghidorah. This is like, this is Batman versus Superman. You guys saw Batman versus Superman, right? Because you know, Toho and monster movies were doing shared universes before this. Universal did it with like Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and all that junk, Dracula. You ever see House of Frankenstein? Yeah, of course. Frankenstein versus the Wolfman. Toho did it with Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, etc. This is like that. Mothra had her own film. She was kind of the Wonder Woman in this movie, right? And Godzilla and Rodan were Batman and Superman. I guess Godzilla would be Superman, Rodan would be Batman, because, you know, Godzilla came first and is more powerful. Rodan does fly, though. But is more associated with wings, so bats. Godzilla and Rodan are fighting, like Batman and Superman are fighting the whole time. Bigger baddie shows up in the form of Ghidorah, and the three of them fight it together. It's Batman versus Superman, but, you know, a good film. Batman vs. Superman's a bad movie. But, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, all that jazz. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all Later.